Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I've been in front of the camera, and that's just because I've been super busy, and so I've been just posting flying footage. But today we got a super exciting video, and that's because I got my hands on the BetaFPV 5-in-1 flight controller. This video we're going to go briefly over the flight controller. Then later on we're going to do a full build video with this flight controller, and we'll include some flying footage in that video. This flight controller comes in at $49.99, so a great price point for such a ultimate flight controller. When you first open up the plastic container, on the back side of the lid there's a QR code which takes you directly to their website, which has all the instructions of how to set this flight controller up. So that's very helpful, being right there and handy. Let's go ahead and get the flight controller out. Under this paper here we have the BT 2.0 connector, also the VTX antenna, the USB Type-C adapter, so if you need to connect it to your computer to set it up, you'll be using that. And also it has all the hardware needed and a little baggie there for install. Now it says on the BetaFPV website that this flight controller has 55% increase of computing speed for lightning fast response times. Well, I guess we'll find out if that's true when we get it up in the air. One of the awesome things about this flight controller is it has the built-in VTX in the flight controller, all in one, super nice. I always like mine this way because it makes it very simple for setup and makes it great for beginners. Now the VTX on this flight controller goes from 25 milliwatt all the way up to 400 milliwatt, so a wide span. If you're wanting to go a little bit further out, you can put it all the way up to 400 milliwatt. If you're wanting to do some racing, just put it down on 25, save your battery, and also you won't be blasting everybody else out with your VTX power output. This flight controller also has the ELRS RX built right in. Another great feature about this flight controller is it does not have the USB metal connector still on the flight controller. They took that completely off to save some weight. So that's a great feature, and I feel like most flight controllers will be moving that way very soon because they're wanting to save the weight and not have all that extra weight on your whoops. Now on the BetaFPV website, they say that the flight controller comes in at 3.6 grams. However, when you put it on my scales, it comes in more towards 3.7 grams. And then if you throw the connector on there and also the VTX antenna, it comes in just over 5 grams total for everything that you'll need. Now you could go to a lighter antenna, so that is a point that you could do, and also you could cut your weight down on the connector a little bit. Well, I'm very anxious to get this flight controller up in the air, and I'm sure you are also. So I'm going to jump off this video, go record a separate video of how to build a whoop with this flight controller. So stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. We'll see you guys next time. And also, if you can't hear, my baby's crying. So I'm going to be a responsible dad and go take care of her and finish this up later. See you guys next time.